All right, well, you got to give me a number. What's a number that your caddy reads off to you and you're like, oh, hell yeah. There's got to be one. You get like excited about
honestly,
it. You just like the way it looks.
Honestly,
or
if
sounds.
I'm 75 to 175, it's kind of that way.
Okay.
What's that like?
That sounds fun, huh? Why don't we call a couple numbers out? See if you
Sure.
hit some.
Let's do it.
See how dialed I am?
Yeah. Well, we want to start with wedges?
Yeah.
76, 50.
Let's go 133. 200 on the number.
187.
235.
60.
139.
190.
Let's go
76.
118. 163.
I love this game. I play this game just about every day, so we'll see how I am. It was funny. Going back a few years ago, I won the par 3 contest at the Masters. And I had a little bit of time where I was kind of done for the day on Wednesday afternoon. I always play a little game on TrackMan, you know, kind of hitting my numbers there. I give myself 2 yards of variance is kind of my deal, but had a nice 30-minute session, get dialed in and went out. Felt like I was cheating when I got out on the golf course.
Yeah, you just
par 3 contest. Oh, what'd you say, 70?
76.
76.
What club we got?
I got a 60.
Okay.
I feel like when I get real dialed on TrackMan, I've got a nice swing that feels like shoulder high to shoulder high that's 70 yards for me.
Okay.
I was going to say, so this should feel like an
That's kinda what I based
80%
off
swing, 90% swing sort of?
Yeah, maybe even not that much.
Yeah.
I mean, I still feel like 76. I'm kind of that same shoulder high to shoulder high. I just feel like it's maybe a little bit more on the bottom to dial that in there.
Feels like controlled height.
Felt pretty good.
Yeah, that's 78.
I'd say it's
2
right-
yards.
it's
2
right in
yards.
there.
All right, what's next? What do we got?
Let's go 163.
Okay. Pretty full 8-iron for me.
What would full be?
165.
Okay.
163, huh? This one's pretty much almost just a stock shot here for me. That could be pretty good.
That's really good.
Come on. Oh, win.
62.
Ah, there we go.
That's so good. Jeez. So I noticed it feels like you line the ball up
A little
at
in the
address.
heels?
Yeah, like kind of
Yeah.
hosel. Pretty cool.
I don't know
Presenting
why
hosel a little bit at address, which is, you know, you're a better man than me.
I don't know where I got that from, and it drives me nuts at times where I stand on the range, I try to get out of the center, and I still just keep working it back into the heel a little
Yeah.
bit.
So you didn't start doing that as a kid or anything?
I'm not sure where it came from, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
Have you never battled the S's?
No, I hit one. I hit one on Sunday at Memorial, warming up on the range, and that was the first one in a long time. I was like,
Was it early in the
boy.
warm up? Was like, or was it
yeah,
just
I
like?
think it was with a 9-iron. I always go 60-degree 9-iron, 6-iron. I think it was with a 9-iron. I was like, oh boy.
Oh, whoa.
Hope this doesn't show up again here today at all.
Whoa. That's great. All right, what number you got? Flighty to 118.
118. All right.
Yeah.
We're pitching at 118. Is that right? Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah, but like you say, like taking something, like what do you hit pitching wedge normally?
135.
Okay, so,
Yep.
and we got a little wind in here.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah.
And you know, 115, 120, that's really on the lower end of where I'd be trying
Yeah.
to hit this thing, because 52 degree, you know, for me is 120, 121, somewhere in there. All right, 118. So I get a little more back in my stance, I would say, and I'm kind of gripped down this thing pretty good.
So you're choking up on it.
And we're taking
Yeah.
spin off.
Yep, taking spin off. Pretty short backswing. Maybe a touch far. What do we get out of it? It's a little far, I think.
120.
120.
I mean, still, we'll take that. That's fun.
Pretty good for me.
6-footer for birdie. Yeah. I'll take that.
Really fun.
But yeah, I mean, that's a shot, especially when the wind gets up, or you get on some of those greens that get a little softer like that with
Yeah.
spin a lot, that I like going to. And I like doing that kind of all the way up through the bag even. You know, you get 7-iron, 6-irons, but kind of a specialty shot, because that thing's coming in pretty low and is going to take a pretty good skip coming in there.
And it's like skip, and then it's going to grab, or?
Yeah,
You're looking
probably
for
one
the-
big skip and
Yeah.
grab, but I mean, that's dependent on course conditions more than anything, I would say. But yeah, it's the great trade-off. I've had a nice little run in my career here for the last 5 years or so that it's like, do I want to throw all this away to potentially chase another 5 or 10 yards? Or, if I just get the ball in play and make these scoring clubs really good, I can still compete with these guys out here.
Well, I was going to ask, what's the lowest you'll go on your TrackMan game? So, like, do you hit 30 and everything else
the
is
little game I play to start with is kind of my stock daily thing is 50 to 80 yards in 5-yard increments, so 50, 55.
Okay.
7 shots to give myself 14 yards is kind of pass or pass-fail. So if I don't get 14, I'll just keep doing it over and over.
Well, I think we're about to do some short game stuff, so let's just see 50.
You found the hard ones for me.
Yeah, that's a hard one for me too.
They're not my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, especially being kind of a lower launching, lower spinning guy, 50, especially in the golf course, it's coming in here pretty flat. All right, this one's gonna be kind of tough. What do we think?
I think a little short.
I think that's good.
Think so?
Yeah.
I'm generally long, if anything.
Oh,
No,
short.
short.
You called it.
41.
You called it right in the
You
front
guys
bunker.
found my weak spot here.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good no man's land, though.
It is.
If you can hit 162 on the number.
I mean, would that be one you'd consciously avoid in layups or?
Generally speaking, it's and also course strategy. I would say, if you get into some of the short par fours where their guys might push it up more, I'll generally lay back to get 70, 80 yards, just because I know that I feel like for my game I'm as good from 80, 110 as I am from 50. So why kind of take that risk to push it up there?
Fading it?
I feel
Straight
more
draw?
comfortable hitting fades, but I feel like, to me, I'm kind of an old school guy. I would say that I work on the fundamentals a lot, alignment, setup, that sort of stuff, and then I go off ball flight. So generally if I get off, I'll be a little too fade bias, and I try to hit more draws on the range to kind of bring it back to neutral so I can hit both shots. I'm probably one of the few guys that, walks up there and really is trying to curve it, move it up and down.
Yeah.
A lot of guys are just hitting, their stock go-to shot. So I would say, first of all, I'd probably try to hit a different shot, see if I can find a feel that I'm more comfortable with, go from there. And if that doesn't work, just start looking for flights to head home.
Well, so when you're trying to find that different shot shape or feel, are you manipulating that with ball position? Are you doing something with your hands? What's the way you go about changing? Okay, the little hold off fade's not working, so you're going to try to hit what?
Try to send some sort of draw in there probably if the fade's not feeling
so
really good.
how are you going to try to do that?
If I'm setting up, square to that flag for a draw, perfect. If that's our square, we'll call it.
Okay.
Stock shot. If I'm hitting that little fade, I would say maybe I'm pretty much at it. If I'm going to go draw, I feel like I'm, getting everything a little more close to the target line.
Yeah.
And then for me, it's just more of a natural feel that I'm going to kind of swing on that line and feel the face release a little bit more to get the draw in there.
Okay.
But try to
So
send one out there.
it's more setup.
Yeah, I feel like everything's based off setup for me, especially. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. So you can move it right to left. You just don't like the quick left miss. When you're set up, you're set up left.
The unpredictable left.
Yeah, I know.
Even that, I would say, if I'm hitting a draw in there, I love to feel like the draw is going to miss outright still. I hate seeing that thing cross over the pin and go too much.
Out there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, let's see 200 on the number.
Okay.
Go up in the bag.
What is the top end of your bag? What are you?
So 6 iron's about 190. 5's 205 and 4 is about 220.
Okay, and then what, you go to 5 wood or 7 wood or something?
And then I'll either go 7 wood or 3 iron depending on conditions, course, how that's all going to look. Even Augusta this year for the Masters, I felt like we were kind of always watching the 4th tee, where the pin was, where the tee was for what I was going to need off that. I didn't really want to hit a 7 wood that badly off that one, just because it's in the air forever on that hole and the wind can get it. But 200. Pretty comfortable 5 iron. Let me try to fade one just to take a little bit off of it here.
I like that one.
That felt like it maybe a little short. See if it gets there.
202 in the
That's
in the margin of
impressive.
error. That's impressive.
What's your best finish this year?
Third at the Players.
It's a nice check.
Yeah, that's fun. Again, you just can't stop playing one of these signature events.
That was my spot. The Players.
I mean, just purely golf course at the Players? Is there something else? Is it just you like how it fits your eye? What?
I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but I play that place really well. And it's a good one with the biggest purse of the year
Yeah,
to
exactly.
jump in there. Yeah.
God. One of those
Yeah.
cash booths.
And Pebble, which in my head I'm like, those are so vastly different places. I feel like you always play well at Pebble.
Yeah, but the only thing I would say about both of them is you're kind of all hitting it to one spot, off the tee.
Yeah.
And then go from there with your irons, which
Small
plays to
targets.
my strength. Yeah.
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 All right, one more.
I don't know how much space we got up there. What do we think that flag is?
Should we try out the 250? See
Yeah.
what we got.
Yeah.
I've just
This is
so the new one just went in the bag for me at Colonial.
Okay.
Felt like from the old one I was getting maybe another 5 yards or so. So 235-ish was kind of my top end carry, I felt like. But
And you feel you're getting 5 more out of this?
yeah, so 7-wood's always been about 240 for me.
Okay.
The old driving iron I was playing was kind of 230-ish. Feel like I got a little bit more out of this and a touch higher flight, which I liked when we were at Colonial. But generally speaking, I like hitting this more off of tees. So it was in the bag at Memorial where we had a couple tee shots on 3 and 14. So not as much, dialing in the carry number with this club as much as hitting it and seeing it run out when I need it.
Well, let's see 235.
All right, putting the heat on me here.
Yeah. That means it's a good one.
I was in my head there about hitting it right off the heel off the start.
Still kind of pretty good.
Little short.
Probably. 236.
I mean,
New
that's
top
it.
end.
There we go.
Yeah. All right.
You
good
guys are
stuff.
getting me dialed here.
Yeah,
It should be a good
exactly.
week
No,
here.
I know.
Well, good to see you, Tom.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
It's been
Thanks
fun.
for spending some time with
Thanks,
us.
man. Appreciate it.
We'll see you guys out some pro-ams coming up here soon.
Hope so.
Hopefully,
probably
yeah.
BMW.
You don't say no to
I like
too
to
many
wet my
invites.
feet a
Yeah,
little bit,
exactly.
you know?
Exactly. We're always around.